Dawson Rider Review.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Sentinel Morpher from Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. So this is another repaint, however this is an official repaint. That sounds like a funny way of putting it, but this was back a little while back. Actually, it's quite a while back now, but there was a tradition for a few years there where we had morphers for the Battlizer that were based off of the 6th Rangers in some way, which was actually kind of neat. I mean, you could look at it as lazy, but it also was just kind of neat to see what changed. But anyway, so this is based on Mercury's Morpher, but it is based on the Sentinel Knight because that's what the Battlizer is based off of. I don't know where I was losing it there. But honestly, look-wise and aesthetically and everything about it, I actually dig it quite a bit. I think it looks pretty cool. They made this whole piece solid here, as before it was see-through, and there's a little logo over here, but instead you have these two little pieces here which sort of mimic the way his chest looks and everything. And then you have a picture of Sentinel Knight here, and it's all golden. And this orange is a little pale, funny looking, but other than that, just what they did with it I think looks pretty cool. It makes it almost look like an ancient gauntlet, but I feel like if they tweaked this a little bit, it would look even cooler with that. But yeah, and then you open it up here, and you have the same exact dial and stuff, but instead of the pictures of Mercury Ranger Zords, you have a picture of like Overdrive Red, Sentinel Knight, and then I presume because of the way this looks and the stuff is the Battlizer form, which I don't know why I would say presume, as if there was like a slight chance it wasn't that. But yeah, I think if I would have done anything different in here look-wise, I would have maybe just changed the dial a little bit, maybe done a different sticker or something in here to make it seem more, I don't know, Sentinel Knighty, if that's a word. But yeah, and like again, this orange color's kind of bothers me a little bit, but that's really the only thing. Unfortunately, sound-wise, it does the exact same thing as Mercury's, so turn it on, got those noises, same siren-y noises there. This doesn't do anything just like that. Decoder ready. Just decoding my hand. Vehicles. And then the Megazord, of course, which makes no sense. And then, of course, like I showed in the other review, if you try to just do one or two, it'll give you that error message. But yeah, that's probably the biggest flaw with this. With the Turbo Overdrive Morpher, as much as I thought it would have been neat to have something unique sound-wise about it to warrant it picking it up at the time, it's more okay because it was a very cheap thing for them to do, recolor it, put it out there, and make some more money. The same concept works here, but the fact that this was actually something in the show that did something different, I think they could have, well, done something different. Not only just because it makes it more worth it to own this, whether picking it up on the shelf back in 2007 or now, but the sounds for the Mercury Morpher are very specific because they're very siren and whatnot related to his Zords and motif, and that doesn't fit here. If the sounds had been more generic, it still would have been disappointing to copy the sounds over, but it would have been easier to take. But the fact that they're so specific to the sirens and then the Megazord mode, it really makes no sense here for this piece, which is just kind of annoying. But yeah, aesthetically, if you want to turn this off so it doesn't make those noises when you leave it going for too long, aesthetically, if you want this something that was represented in the show or something that was in the show to be represented or whatever, makes a good display piece, makes a good wearable morpher. It's a neat American exclusive thing, which I always dig. But sound-wise, it's definitely the biggest disappointment of the Overdrive morphers for me, just because of the context of the morpher and like the odd like clash of Mercury Rangers rescue sounds with the Sentinel Knight stuff. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangerambles.com. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.